everybody, this is Pika here, and it's another Pika Talks video, and I just thought of this now. Basically, summer's coming soon, which means school's gonna be out, and for me, it is out this Wednesday. And it's Tuesday currently, so one more day left. Now, and I actually just thought about this now, is that basically this is going to be a Pika Talks About School video. Now, one of my subscribers actually mentioned saying that basically I've been doing 2 videos a day, and he's been wondering how I do that, along with having a lot out of social life and going to school. And it's like, and I literally tell him, well, I don't have a life, and I haven't been going to school for almost a month. And he's like, okay. Basically, but this is going to be containing school. Now, a lot of us hate school, right? But it's mostly just because it's boring and all that other stuff. But to be genuinely honest, school isn't that boring to me. And I'll admit that. But it's usually reasons far beyond the aspect of boredom that result, like, seriously. Let's see. Like, all throughout my school years, like, I didn't have many friends. Now, because, you know, I wouldn't be very social, and I still not. But, you know, it's like ever since I hit middle school, let's just say, like, the subjects were getting harder and harder, and yet I found myself with barely passing grades until this year, where it's like it just all took a toll on me, where, you know, a lot of things just happened and stuff, like, but anyway, it's like, but it's like, school itself wasn't so much as a bother for me as it was the people, like, because all throughout elementary school I was bullied. Now, I'm not going to say that I was bullied to the point where I wanted to hurt myself, because, hell, that wasn't it. It was just mostly just taunts and jeers and all that other shit. Trust me, I had it lucky. Actually, I should be considered lucky. I don't know anymore. Anyway, but it's like after middle school, it's just the bullying stopped, but it's like, yeah, I couldn't find it in myself to interact with other people, mostly because I was just so different from them. And then when high school started, that's when a lot of shit happened. Like I just, ever since, like, I got back from spring break of this year, I just did not have energy to go to school anymore. Like I had some energy for 2 days, which was sophomore and freshman year, but it's like ever since spring, after I got from, basically, I just would stay home from school mostly. Like, it was always once a week, and that just because, like, I just didn't have the energy to want to go. You know, I just wanted to stay home and shit. You know, but that finally caught up with me this year, and I think it was towards the end of April that me and my brother got summoned for truancy court. It was our first time being there, and basically the judge just issued, you know, that, oh, well, if you miss any more days between now and September 20-something, we'll both be seeing you back here, and you'll probably be going to the correctional facility. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I will admit, I was a little bit pissed, because basically, there were reasons why me and my brother were there. Like, my brother got into an accident almost a year ago, and he has problems with his leg. He'll flare up in pain spasms, you know, and he'll have to stay home. And it's like, that's not his fault. And I get panic attacks out of fucking nowhere if nothing goes my way, and then that results in me staying home. Like, but, like, the judge didn't really care about it, you know, and it's like ever since that happened, a lot of shit just, ugh, God. Like, it really just got to the point where I'll shit you not, like, I was sick that week, when we went to truancy court, and I had to take these pills, and these were benzo something, I forget, benzonatate, I think. It may be stupid for doing this, but it's like, I literally, like, I had 7 pills or so left, and I took all of them on that Monday because I didn't want to go home because I really felt like shit, and my parents weren't able to let me do it, and I just got pissed off, and I was just so overwhelmed that I just took those 7 pills, and I didn't die or anything. I didn't even end up hurt, but apparently it got to both me and my parents that I just couldn't take it anymore, that I couldn't take school as a whole, and then that Friday of that week, they withdrew me. And that's where I've been spending all this time. And, basically, I've been a lot more stress-free, let's just say, but since getting out, but it's like, but no, I feel like that nobody else would understand me if I said my reasons for withdrawing out because it's like, they'll just call me, and I only told only one person why I withdrew from school, and it's a person that I've became friends with this year, and she completely understands my situation, like most of it anyway, and I told her that I just didn't have motivation, energy, basically, to want to go to school anymore, because it's like, I just did not feel happy, and it's like, and it made me think that, it's like, I know we're supposed to be there to learn and shit, but it's like, I'm not happy learning all this, like, and it doesn't help that with these bad grades I'm constantly getting, that I'm getting more and more depressed, so I think, I literally wrote a little vent thing on here. I literally wrote a little vent thing on here. Let's see, basically, there's a line here that says, ever since I started this year, I've had more panic attacks, more attempts to hurt myself, and more depression than ever, yet no one seems to notice. And it's true, though, even though, I may put on that facade of I'm fine and all that, but that basically, it didn't really, that basically, there were some people who noticed, and yet they didn't take the time to sorry, my chair for a minute. That basically they didn't take the time to notice me, they just overlooked me for the more important cases. And basically, it occurs to me that, school is really broken. And I actually watched a video about this subject, I think 2 or 3 months ago. It was an animation that someone had linked, and I actually find it, very, not helpful, maybe, just more informative. That basically, ever since, we're basically basing the education system on industrialized lines, that basically, and it's kind of, and I'm kind of seeing it like that, because it's true though, because basically, we have grades that separate, but it's only due to age groups, seriously, it's not based on, our, how did he put it, basically, grades are there just to separate the age groups, and yet they're not there to base, what our learning curve is, and basically, with me starting out in a different school next year, and all that, it kind of, and I literally had to take this test, just to see where I was, holy crap, it actually blew my mind to see, how basically the test consisted of half math and half English and stuff. I was college level ready for English, yet I was middle school ready for math, and it's because math was not a good subject for me. But anyway, this is going to be talking about school, not about my experience at school. But it's school is not, it's broken, let's just say, because it's like we're basically giving teachers, I think 20 kids or so in one period, let's just say, of kids to look after, and then combine that, like my school had us do 6 classes, combine that with like times 5, like that's over 100 kids to look after. And I'm not particularly blaming my teachers for not, helping me when they should have, because they had over 19 other students to check over, and that was just easier to deal with because I wasn't really troublesome, and I wasn't really, I did well on my grades and all that other stuff. So it's like it wasn't really bad. And basically in my school file, that is, like, the teachers are supposed to have read it and basically been like, well, we need to help her out more than the other students, yet they didn't do that. And my parents and my mother in particular just goes like, basically everyone should have read my file, and because basically she just wants the best for me, and it's hard. But later on in this paper I wrote, like this, the third paragraph here, I think, says, I'm just not happy anymore. Nobody understands me. I don't get the material, and I'm depressed. Like, because school was really, literally making me depressed. Like, I did not feel happy. And it goes on to say that basically it's like, I'm only happy when I'm listening to my music and whenever I'm on this thing. The thing that I use to record my videos, edit them, and upload them. But I can't have them 24/7. That was more emphasizing that I can't have them during school. Anyway, and I felt that if I told people those things, they would have probably just like said, well, you can't have them. Well, basically it's not healthy, or I would need to more focus on more important things, such as, because I'm in my junior year or 11th grade, and I'm supposed to be focusing on what colleges I should go to, get scholarships and all the other stuff. But it's like, I can't focus on that at the moment when there's a lot of other shit happening. Like, I have a financial situation happening, and considering it was towards the end of April, my birthday happening, and then, like, seriously, it just... Like, and basically it's like on that Monday I had a complete meltdown. And later on in this paper, I think, and but it's like, and see, I even said here that I don't have the desire nor the energy to even want to go and it's like, and summarizing what this is, like truancy court says that I'll be going to jail if I miss even one day of school between now and the last day. And I actually go on to say, when in the actual fuck did it matter if someone missed 20 days of school? And it's true. Why the fuck does truancy care? Like, and then it goes on to say, like, on top of it all, most of the crap I'm learning is not helping me. And it's true, it's not helping me. What the hell am I going to use this for anyway? It doesn't interest me, it's not needed for whatever my career path is, and it's fucking useless. The English stuff is not useless. Hell, I love the English stuff. That's my favorite subject thus far. But, and it's like, I can't think of when I would need this crap in the future anyway. It's stupid, shitty, and misunderstandable crap. Because it's such a gray area, the material that you get. And towards the end here, it's like, if someone actually took the time to know me and give a fuck, I'd probably be better off. Instead, I get pushed aside. If I voice my opinion, I'd probably get a scolding and to just suck it up, which I've been doing from half of my life. And it's like, and the education system is just so broken, and it's like, because it's like, obviously, I'm a different person who needs to learn the material in a different way that's going to help me in my future, but this way in public school is not helping me. And I'm sorry this is turning into more of my experiences with the school system, and my experiences, let's just say, instead of my opinion on it, but it's like, this is basically me giving my opinion of the school system. But basically, it's like, I mean, I'll just admit this here. I'm not normal. I can't, like, I'm not gonna say my disorder out loud, but I do have one where it is increasingly difficult for me to be social, and some of you might already guess that immediately, but it's like, and I chose public school because, I wanted to be normal and stuff, and it's kind of funny considering in my last video, there is no definition of normal, but it's like, I wanted to be normal, and now learning that, I needed to be under a specific plan to get a scholarship to the school, it kind of just, ugh. Anyway, but my opinion here is this, is that basically the school system is broken, and it's like the educational government, I guess, is wondering, like, why are so many more kids, dropping out instead of going to college, and it's like, well, here's the thing, you're making it increasingly difficult for the students to want to learn, and to keep and who knows, they probably feel overwhelmed like I do. I mean, I don't have as many problems as some of the other kids do, but it's like they're probably feeling overwhelmed as I did. And they're probably dropping out because they just can't handle it anymore. They just feel that, it's better. And basically, the education system needs to be fixed. Like, pay attention to what some students are saying. And don't pay, I understand that we're in a governmental crisis. We're in an economic crisis. We're cutting budgets to things such as art and music and all that other jazz. But it's like, what happens if one of these students, wants those things, and actually considers those as a career path? We're basically cutting off that child's future. Anyway, but I'm sorry this was so long-winded and stuff, but it's like, I've just been wanting to talk about this for a while, ever since I got out of school, which was April something. And yeah, so if you actually watched the entire video, thanks for watching. Or listening, more like. And, yeah, so leave topics, leave topics down below leave topics down below that I can discuss the next time I do these videos, like, because I'm running out of topics slowly. And that's about it, so thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys again for the next thing we do, so see ya.